Hello everyone. In this session on first chapter, Nature and Significance of Management, we will discuss about functions of management. As we have seen earlier that there are 5 functions of management, we have seen that management is a process, and when we say process, it means a series of steps. So there are 5 functions: planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling, and all these 5 functions form separate chapters later on in the book, which we will be studying in greater detail. The first function is planning. Planning is basically deciding in advance what to do and how to do, where we are right now and where we want to see ourselves after a certain period of time, let us say 1 year, 2 years or 5 years. And this planning is one of the basic or primary function of management, because every management is there to achieve preset or predetermined goals. This planning involves setting objectives. When we say setting objectives, it does not mean setting objectives in qualitative terms. We can't say that Maruti cannot say that they will do good. They will have to give figures. How much would be their sales figure, what would be production figure, what will be the profit figure. So planning involves setting objectives in quantitative terms and then developing appropriate course of action to achieve the organizational goal effectively and efficiently. The task has to be completed, that is effectiveness. And by efficiency, as we have seen, we mean completing the task within the given time frame in the allocated budget, or if we can do it in less, it is all the good, we are more efficient. It is also important to note that planning does not guarantee success, but it does help in minimizing damages or loss, and we have to be prepared with contingency plan, plan A, plan B or plan C. Like during monsoon months, the government prepares both the drought plan as well as the flood plan. If there is drought, they work accordingly. If there is flood, they work accordingly. The second function of management is organizing. And organizing is a process of initiating implementation of plans by clarifying jobs and establishing working relationships. It means identification of work, division of work, departmentalization, and assigning work, and establishing reporting relationships. It also helps in optimum utilization of resources and directs us toward the achievement of organizational goals. It determines the activities and resources required for the achievement of organizational goals. It decides who will do what in a particular job, when and where. It clubs similar work under manageable departments or units or sections. Different organizations have different organizational structure. Then the third function of management is staffing. Staffing is A managerial function of filling and keeping filled the various positions in the organizational structure. Chairman and managing directors, general managers, deputy general managers, chief managers, managers, assistant managers, clerks, and other staff as per the organizational chart. Staffing is basically filling and keeping filled the various organizational positions. It involves finding right people at the right time, at the right place, with right qualification and experience. Nowadays, it is better known as human resources management. It involves recruitment, that is, making eligible persons to apply for the job. So first is recruitment, then comes selection, induction, training and development. And this staffing process, finding right people, making things comfortable for them, retaining the talent pool in the organization is very important for the success of any organization. Rather, it is key to the organizational success. Then, fourth function is directing. Directing is a process of instructing, guiding, counseling, motivating and leading people in the organization so that the organizational goals are achieved effectively and efficiently. It has four elements: supervision, motivation, leadership and communication. A good manager uses both carrot and stick, praise and criticism in such a way that it brings out best in the employees. Managers need to supervise, managers need to motivate, they need to lead their team, and they must communicate effectively with them so that there is no communication gap and everyone is sure about everything. And then the fifth function of management is controlling. Controlling is also a process where we have planned performance, then there is actual performance after a certain period of time. We compare the planned performance and actual performance, find out reasons for deviation, what we set out to do, what we were able to do, what mistakes did we commit, where did we go wrong, and in the light of all this, we take corrective actions, mend things, and come out with a new plan. So, while planning is the primary function of management, it does not end with controlling. After controlling, in the light of our previous experience, we come out with a new plan for the next cycle of production or activity. So, all these functions come in that series: planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. But they cannot be seen in isolation. They are not compartmentalized. One cannot say where one ends and the other begins.